From the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show. And it's coming up next.
Oakland Athletics.
Chris Bassett will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in is Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 6:40.
Now the pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
At the plate now, Al Kaline, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Trammell.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. First pitch on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Go on to Olson, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd. And, you know, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when he's good, he has that slider, and that's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
Now
The
into
left
the
fielder,
box, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Boyd has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Popped him up. Haas is underneath this one. 1 down.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at
The
the starting
shortstop.
lineup for the hometown
Elvis.
A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Andrews.
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
So no need to wait, as here he is, 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. He's right there. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting third. The designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Giambi stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books, no score on the show. And now in the box, Jonathan Scope. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Henderson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
That is it. The center fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That misses 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera for his career in this matchup, batting at an even .400. Now a move over to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
A dive, but he's back. And another throw over.
Hey.
And now the first pitch.
Oh,
No score here as we play inning number 2.
he's going.
Runner
he's
goes.
going.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another payoff pitch. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and into bat next it'll be Jamer Candelario. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Fouled off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in now, Ramon Lauriano.
The center fielder, number 42.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Inside.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
Olson.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt.
He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Ball
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Jed Lowry, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. K-line is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jed Lowry.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Reined in. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now at the plate, here is Eric Haas. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's all.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he got him. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Two-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. No balls and 1 strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And now a pitch that ties him up as he has to fight to stay alive as this is pushed foul. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Henderson.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in for Oakland, Elvis Andrus. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
In now, Jason Giambi. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring in Ramon Lauriano. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Stepping in once again is Al Kaline. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box, Akil Baddoo. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Left side, but well fouled. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shot toward right center. Baddoo will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jed Lowry now. grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
I got 3 and 2.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Julio Teheran answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, batting at an even .400. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Giambi.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 7-1.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 0-1. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate, Ramon Lauriano, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. It's the A's 7 and the Tigers 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So next to hit is Eric Haas, struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing grounder to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back left fielder Victor Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now a hard liner toward short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now back, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
In now, Harold Castro. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Lowry. throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Tigers get just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Tigers 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Tehran sets. Here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Matt Chapman. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes.
I got a ball, one
Bases
strike.
are empty, one man out. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The batter, the second baseman, Jed
Next up,
Lowry.
Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The batter, number 42.
At the plate now, Aramis Garcia.
Nope, at the
As
ball.
he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That ball's back.
Once again, a 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that
Now
at bat was a good
batting, left
indication
fielder,
to me that he isn't
Ricky.
letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Three-two pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough. to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Jackson is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on.
That's ball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball
and he
3.
misses again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Akil.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Sergio Romo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Sergio Romo.
Akil will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it to Lowry at the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now is Elvis Andrus. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Fouled away. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher,
Now
D-Roll. You
back,
make a
the
really
designated
good
hitter,
pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able
Giambi.
to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 42.
Next to hit is Ramon Lauriano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. And the inning is over. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball,
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 42.
Digging in will be Eric Haas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 9-2. So now into the box is Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One
Third
away.
baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Now
you
back,
can't spot a
baseman.
sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way.
The count's 1-1.
Just hung in there on that one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey!
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To Lowry at the bag.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Trammell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trammell. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. Down.
Runners on first with 1 down. the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan.
Now it'll be Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0 home. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
We got a full
That's
count.
ball 3 in the dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Buck Farmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 42, Buck Farmer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Number 42.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
In now, Ricky Henderson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 10 and the Tigers 2. Now at the plate is Akil Baddoo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two and 0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Ball 3. Eric Haas will be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, number 42.
So the next to bat will be Eric Haas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe 2. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
J.B. Wendelken answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
J.B. Wendelken.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. Oakland put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chris Bassett earns the win, his second. Matthew Boyd couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.